Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What are they gonna find in there? Whoa. What's happening? What's he talking about?
Today we are going undercover because we are about to discover the real Choo Choo Charles origin story and which ones are fake. And you family have to help us. Let's start!
We're gonna be watching 3 different origin story videos today. But is it story number 1, 2, or 3? That is the real origin story.
I think it's number 1!
Oh, baby Nuggy, we haven't even watched the videos yet. First Choo Choo Charles origin story is called Sad Choo Choo Charles. Look how cute Choo Choo Charles is. Oh, but look how spooky he looks to the kids. Excuse me, Mr. Old Man. What are you trying to do to Choo Choo Charles? And now Choo Choo Charles is leaking oil. And now I think Mr. Old Man is leaking some ketchup. You want oofy toofy? Another victim of Charles? What? But Choo Choo Charles didn't do anything. Is that a music player? Get it, Charles? Excuse me, miss, what are you doing? Well, why do you have a piece of fire? Oh! What happened? Baby Nugget, did Choo Choo Charles go oofy toofy too?
No, I think your tushy went oofy toofy.
What? Baby Nugget, that's not nice.
You are stinky.
It's not my fault, I only showered like once every month. Oh wait, maybe that is. Family, comment down below origin story as the secret word of today's video. And me and Baby Nuggy will heart your comment. Alright family, that was the first Choo Choo Charles origin story. Do you think that's the real one? Comment down below if you do.
No, that's not it, that's not it. We have to watch more videos, then I'm sure we'll find the real story.
Well, okay Baby Nuggy. Fine, we'll watch more videos, but only if you say so. Alright, here we have the second Choo Choo Charles origin story. Watch very, very closely, family, because maybe this story is the real one. And this one is called Choo Choo Charles' Magical Egg.
Warren Charles Warlord III was a sweet child. Just like every other kid, he's very jolly and loves to play. Specifically, he was very fond with trains. On a mining company I own, one of the miners spotted an unusual thing. It was an egg that glows brightly. My curious son rushed immediately when he heard of it. He was stunned with what he saw, then grabbed and inspected the egg. A blast of energy was released from the egg and it hit a nearby mining train. Everyone fell off the ground, and just when the smoke faded, a monster appeared.
Choo Choo Charles! Or a spider that really, really loves Thomas the Train. Because I think he's dressing up as him for Halloween.
He raised the egg and another blast of energy was released from it.
Whoa! What's happening?
I don't remember what happened next, but when I opened my eyes, I saw my son smiling, laughing.
I'll call you Choo Choo Charles.
Call who Choo Choo Charles? What's he talking about? Oh! Right there, family! He was right! But wait a second, where did the kid's daddy go? And why is his clothing and hat on the ground there? Did the daddy turn into Choo Choo Charles? Oh man, this is not good. But maybe kind of fun. Because now if the son hops on Choo Choo Charles, he can take a ride on the train just like he's at Disneyland. Oh, so fun! And as long as Choo Choo Charles doesn't try and eat him, that would not be as fun. All right, family, we saw story number 2. Do you think that is the real Choo Choo Charles origin story? Wait a second, you don't? You think that the third and last video is the real origin story, but we have to watch the whole thing to figure it out? I mean, okay, family, you said it, not me. Let's keep watching. Chugga chugga, a view, because we're about to see it. And this last video is called Choo Choo Charles, the origin story.
This is Uranium Island, a secluded island once known for its lush greenery. But now Uranium Island is known for something else. Things straight out of a nightmare.
What is it? What is that? Oh
This
no.
ancient infernal beast now rules over this place. It's his kingdom, his hunting grounds. But believe it or not, Choo Choo Charles didn't always call this island home.
I knew it, family, I knew it. That is Choo Choo Charles. And I think he's hungry for humans.
Sucks for you.
No, baby Nuggy, don't you laugh just yet. 'Cause I heard Choo Choo Charles likes chicken nuggies too.
No!
Oh yeah.
But believe it or not, Choo Choo Charles didn't always call this island home. You see, Choo Choo Charles wasn't always a monster. One of his earliest memories was that of his parents' fatal car accident.
Wait,
Charles
is that Choo Choo
was the
Charles?
sole survivor. Guilt-ridden and completely alone, he had no idea how to make his way through this world.
Get out of here, kid.
Yeah, this place is too dangerous for you.
Then what are you doing here?
We live here.
You live here?
Whoa, family, this is crazy! This boy with the fluffy red hair is Choo Choo Charles before he turned into an evil train. So how is he gonna turn into the train again?
Keep watching to find out.
All right, keep watching, family, if you want to know the secrets.
On the train?
Yep, we hop trains all across the country. No home, no strings.
No taxes.
Completely off the grid. But that's no life for a little guy like you. So scram.
Charles thought about what the punks had said. Living in a train car and riding across the country didn't sound half bad. After all, everything around him reminded him of his parents. It was unbearable. So he decided he would start a new life on the rails. For the most part, he loved that life. The adventure, the danger. He saw more of the world in a year than many people see in their entire life. It was terribly lonely. He had no one to share his adventures with. The spiders inside the train cars became his family.
Baby Nuggy, that's kind of how I feel about you. I'm like the Choo Choo Charles boy, just trying to live my life. And you're like that weird little creepy looking spider thing over there. Kind of creeping me out. But wait, Baby Nuggy, why are you giving me that look? Why are you looking so creepy?
Looks like someone's sitting in our car, boys.
But I've been living here for the last year. It's the only home I have.
I don't see how that's my problem.
Now, look, I don't want any trouble.
Listen here, pal. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. So if you'll excuse me, I think this car might be under new ownership.
Hey, get away from that kid or I'll tie you to the tracks myself and run you right over.
Jeez, old man, we were just kidding.
Now, I don't want to see any of your ugly mugs around here again. You hear me?
Let's get out of here. Trains are lame anyway.
So you're the kid who's been hopping my train. I've heard about you, but I've never seen you for myself. What's a little guy like you doing on his own?
My parents died. I didn't know where else to go. I'm sorry. I won't bother you anymore.
You know, I sure could use an assistant.
An assistant?
Yeah, a conductor's assistant. Someone to help me out. Make sure the train runs nice and smooth.
Yeah, I'd love to.
And with that, Charles began a new life as an assistant conductor on the very train he hopped. Charles loved his new job. He loved seeing the world. He loved learning about the train. But most importantly, he wasn't alone anymore.
Aww, that's so sweet. Okay, fine, Baby Nuggy. I guess you're not like the creepy spiders in the back of the train. I think you're more like the nice conductor man who wants to be friends. Or even more than friends, family. And if you want family too, Baby Nuggy's available on shopalexia.com.
Hey, you know what would really help? Let everyone know we're coming. Hold that lever right there. you go. That's my little choo-choo Charles.
Charles took to life with his new father figure right away. He spent his entire childhood on that train as the conductor taught him everything he needed to know. After many years, the time came for a new conductor. Charles' adoptive father had grown old and tired. He knew it was time to pass on the hat, and he knew the perfect person for it. Despite everything, all the trauma and despair, it seemed as if Charles was going to be able to live a happy and fulfilling life. Then, a dark day came. He quickly learned that his conductor dreams were coming to an immediate end. The company he had been working for since he was little was going under. Charles and his train were put out of commission. He was inconsolable, desperate. Life on the train was all he ever knew. What could he do now?
Whoa, wait a second, family! The company that the boy was working for is now going out of business! So now there's not gonna be any train for the boy to drive! Oh no, this is a disaster, baby Nuggy! You think we can make them a train out of chicken nuggies? At least it'd be tasty!
What could he do now?
This is Charles.
Hello, Charles. My name is Warren. Do you have a moment to talk? I have a proposition for you.
Warren Charles III was an up-and-coming titan of the mining industry. He was hatching a big plan to build an all-new rail system on the remote island of Uranium. Gold had been discovered on the island, and Warren wanted to take advantage of it before anyone else snuck in. The details were fuzzy, and the contract was but Charles would do anything to reclaim his old life on the rails. But Charles made a somewhat surprising discovery. Someone had already tried to build a railway before they even got here. When he asked Warren about it, Warren claimed contract disputes, sudden illness, and the like as an excuse for the former project leads leaving. But Charles remained suspicious.
What's going on here, family? Somebody tried to build a railroad before these people, but it didn't work? Why didn't it work before? What is that businessman hiding? I'm suspicious.
Where'd you get that from?
Scraps, believe it or not. Totally free. You see, our company prides itself on being cost-effective.
But if you cut corners on cost, the materials won't be as...
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you an accountant?
Well, no, but...
Then I'd keep my mouth shut and ride my little choo-choo train if I were you.
The big day came at last, the maiden voyage. But Charles had his worries. He knew that the poorly constructed railways Warren had commissioned could put everyone in danger. So, he decided to take on the risks himself.
Mr. Warren, I'd like to conduct the maiden voyage alone, if that's all right.
Sounds splendid. We'll save tons of money without any additional crew.
Wait, does this mean the trains are gonna be dangerous? But the train track's not built right? Uh-oh, family. Train tracks being broken is the same as trying to drive a car with no wheels. It is not gonna work.
Choo choo.
It seemed as though Charles' suspicions were confirmed, but though the ride was unpleasant, nothing had gone wrong. Yet.
No! The train fell in the hole! It fell off the mountain!
I knew it. That Warren Charles is going to pay. No!
Charles crept through the mines in search of any way out. The mine twisted and turned, but no matter what tunnel he went down, he was searching in vain. There was no way out. He was terrified, but what he saw next was worse than he ever could have imagined. You see, Charles was not the first member of the Warren Charles Mining Company to operate a train here on Uranium Island. Far from it.
Hello? Yeah.
Charles was right. The cut corners doomed each train to fail and fall to its demise. Conductor after conductor got trapped in the mines and left for dead by Warren. Charles dug through the cars and took what little supplies he could find to survive, but he knew it wouldn't last him long. Hours passed, then a day, then another. Charles knew that he was stranded for good and that he wouldn't survive much longer. Then, as he took a path he hadn't gone down before, he made another discovery. Charles snatched it up with glee, a potential food source. Charles ate whatever was inside that egg, which proved to be a terrible idea. The spider offspring within the egg entered Charles' body and took him over, making him its host.
Oh, wait, What's happening to
For its
him?
exoskeleton, the train provided a perfect layer of protection. And that resulted in the monster we know as Choo Choo Charles, determined to get revenge on the people who left him for dead. Unfortunately, Charles' strength was not enough for him to break free, so he decided he must wait. Years passed before Warren Charles Mining Company created a functional train system, and when they finally did, miners were sent down into the canyon to get to work.
Oh no, what are they gonna find in there? They're gonna find Choo Choo Charles!
Yeah! Whoa!
The miners celebrated, ready to take the riches that awaited them.
Don't
But
go
then
in.
they heard a mysterious noise.
No, don't go in, that's Choo Choo Charles!
Their greed set Choo Choo Charles free at last.
No!
Only one man made it out alive. He ran to the village and told everyone of the horrors he'd witnessed. Since that day, everyone on the island has lived in fear of Choo Choo Charles.
Baby Nuggy, where'd you go?
I'm over here!
Oh, whoopsie, I guess that was my bad. Kinda dropped him like a hot potato. But would you rather have a hot potato or an evil spider train? That's what I thought. Don't forget to get Baby Nuggy and the family hoodie at shopalexia.com. Me and Baby Nuggy love you so much, and we'll see you all in the next video.